So we have Robert with us today. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Brent. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I have to tell you how happy I am to have my paddle partner here with me. But it's also sad because I realize we always lose when we
Yeah,
play paddle.
definitely.
Maybe we need to change partners. I think we should change.
I guess we have to.
Well, listen, thank you for coming in. We want to find out a little bit about you. Also, you are a self-confessed geek when it comes to technology,
Yeah.
in particular cryptocurrencies. So we want to pick your brain and find out a little bit more. But first, which university did you go
Here
to?
in Coruña.
In Coruña.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what did you study?
Finance.
Oh. So you studied finance, and now you are the CFO of a big company here
Yeah.
in Galicia, and it's remarkable to me that since the first time that I met you, something that always comes through is your love of technology.
Definitely.
Now, how did this start, Robert? How did you start with this passion, this love for technology?
Well, when I was 7 years old,
Right.
my brother bring to home the first Macintosh.
He brought a Macintosh home, the
Macintosh.
first Macintosh.
Yeah, the 512K was the first, and I was in love with that machine.
So sorry, was this the first ever Macintosh that
Well, not exactly. It was one before, but it was the most iconic one
is this the
within
one?
Apple.
Is this the one with the mouse? The first
Yeah,
one with
the
the
first
mouse?
one with the mouse.
Oh my
Yeah.
word! I've seen that in a museum recently here in La Coruña.
Now
have
they
it
are
in a
very
museum.
expensive right now.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the cost of these, more or less?
$1,000,
$1,000 for a computer that doesn't work.
lot of thousands.
Oh, thousands and thousands and thousands. Wow, that's interesting. So from there, that's when your love of technology has started, and your love of Apple also,
Yeah,
because
definitely, definitely. I started my love with Apple and with the technology because I always thought that the technology was the best key to solve everything.
yes, yes,
So when I start finance, but I always thought that the technology will bring anything more, or a lot of things more to the finance
yes, to the finance
profession,
world,
to
yeah.
the finance world.
So,
Yeah.
so is it then the case why that technology and finance are now moving closer and closer together?
Yeah, now more than ever. Yeah.
So, I mean, we've heard of cryptocurrencies. We've heard of Bitcoin. And I must be honest with you, I am very green behind my ears. I'm very green behind my ears with this. And my understanding of it is not very good. What exactly is this cryptocurrency thing? Is it money? I mean,
Well, it's something that people put value on it.
right,
I mean, it's how people perceive an asset.
right.
But it's not only about Bitcoin. It's not only about the cryptocurrencies. It's
No.
about the technology that is behind of it.
Ah,
It's a blockchain.
Oh, that's blockchain.
Yeah, the blockchain technology
right.
is the base of everything.
Okay.
Of course, when you talk about technology or when you talk about cryptocurrencies, you have to go some steps before
Yes.
and then think about if you are from an investing point of view,
Right.
you have to have first a culture, a financial culture,
Right.
and then an understanding of technology, and then try to bring it together.
So for someone like me, I understand what you said. You said you have to find out more about this before you get into it. How can you find out? Because it's like today when you try to buy a new mobile phone, and you go online and you look for a review, and normally you come out more confused than ever before. Because if you look at the video, the guy says, buy this mobile phone, it's the greatest mobile phone. But also there's another mobile phone that's also equally good. So, I mean, how do we navigate, especially someone like me that's really green behind the ears? How do you navigate this world?
Well, at first, it's not easy. Nowadays, in internet, you have a lot of information, and it's difficult to distinguish between good and bad information.
Yes.
It always happens in the finance world. Is the same, and in the blockchain world, of course, is the
Right.
same. It's good to start with official sites. You have to go to bitcoin.org,
org.org.
org,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. .org. Yeah.
and then try to understand what's behind Bitcoin. But if you want to go further and understand the basics, then you have to learn about blockchain. There are a lot
But
of,
what is blockchain?
well, it's just a technology. It's a distributed ledger technology.
A ledger
It's a
technology.
ledger.
Right.
It's a ledger when it's write all the transactions, and well, is the base of everything. It's quite technical to.
But everything is stored in there.
Yeah.
I suppose the main question for most people, apart from how do I get into it, is it safe?
Yeah,
Is it secure?
definitely. It's the one of the things that really impressed about blockchain
Right.
is a decentralized network. No official centralized authority controls the
Manipulating
network.
it in any way.
It's not possible to manipulate.
Really. So it's free from governmental interference
Well,
completely.
any institution, any. It doesn't mean to have to be government, but no institutions, no central authorities, and then the decentralized system allows that the security of the system, the efficiency of the
Yes.
system,
Yes.
and then well, it brings security with a lot of characteristics.
Right. Oh, that's very interesting. Now, I have heard that doing transfers via Bitcoin or cyber currencies, or cryptocurrencies, sorry, cryptocurrencies, it is free of commissions. Whereas with a bank, for example, a bank would take a commission from the transaction. For example, if you were wanting to do a transfer from Australia through to Europe, previously, it was a long and laborious process because it took a long time to get there. And you were also subject to charges that you perhaps didn't know anything about until you received the money, which could take, several days before you got to it.
Exactly.
And so I remember, reading about this, and Bitcoin is instantaneous
Yeah.
with nothing, no charges or anything.
Because it's a payment within peers. It's a peer-to-peer payment.
Okay,
So
okay.
it's nothing between.
Right.
There's no intermediaries.
There's no middleman or
No
anything
middleman. Exactly.
involved in that there.
So the efficiency of the system brings to the carpet.
Wow, that's incredible. And if someone wanted to get Bitcoin, I mean, or cryptocurrency, in this case, well, let's use Bitcoin because I
Yeah.
think everyone knows Bitcoin. How would they buy a Bitcoin? What do you do? Do you go online, or how does it work?
Well, there are several ways to buy a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin.
Right.
You can go through a centralized exchange. There
Yeah.
are some of them like Binance, OKX, KuCoin, Kraken,
Right.
or Coinbase
There's several of
are the
them.
most well-known
Right.
centralized exchange. And then you just have to transfer from your bank or from your credit card,
Right.
like maybe 10 euros, and then
Only 10 euros.
maybe only 10 euros. Yeah.
Wow. So
And then convert it and then put it into the platform and then buy Bitcoin. It's quite simple. Or also if you have a physical store that can bring you information and maybe sell you Bitcoins, you can also go that way and
Wow.
then get more information within the shop or so. Like, well, there are a lot of them.
So are companies actually redeeming Bitcoins now? Are there companies that you can actually pay for something with a Bitcoin, or?
Yeah, there are companies around the world that are accepting cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin
As a form of payment?
as a form of payment. Yeah,
Wow.
it depends on regulation on the country and so on. But
Yes, but there's a lot more involved to it. Now, I remember you told me that there's on your shirt it says blockchain, Block Galicia. Okay, so tell me more about this. So there's a company here. So Galicia is actually surprisingly at the forefront of several bits of technology of regarding cryptocurrencies.
Well, there are a lot of talent here in Galicia and in Spain
Right.
regarding the blockchain sector, and the people within the blockchain sector trying to go for with the culture of
Yes.
the technology,
Right.
and try to show people how it works, the pros, the cons,
Oh, that's great.
everything around it,
Oh, wonderful.
just for the people to understand what's happening.
Right.
In the near future, not only will be maybe Bitcoin or Ethereum, but will be around the blockchain technology.
Itself, the blockchain technology itself.
So it's important to learn about it
Yes.
and be aware of what is coming.
Absolutely. I think that's a very, very good piece of advice.
And in a certain way, here in Galicia, we already tried to make this kind of events
Right.
to get people
To
understand it, bring it more and more
Understanding to it.
to it.
Now,
Yeah.
now, you did mention something interesting before we started, and you told me that there is an international congress here in September.
Yeah, in September.
Wow.
We did the first one last year in
Right.
Santiago de Compostela,
Right.
with a very success.
It was very
It was
successful.
very successful,
Wow. 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 So this year is going to be the second congress,
Yeah.
international congress here in Coruña. It's
In
happening
Coruña,
in Coruña,
yeah,
and
exactly.
it's happening in
Will
September.
be huge. Yeah, in
Well-
mid of September.
Well, I'm definitely going to be attending. I'm definitely going to be attending because I just find the whole world fascinating, and I think we need to learn more about this, and we need to get onto this and be part of the game. If anything, I mean, you told me something now that blew my mind. You said that you could start from about 10 euros. I must tell people this is not a paid
no, it's
publicity.
not. It's not a financial advice.
You
of
know,
course.
no, it's not financial advice. But I firmly believe that the more you know, the more you grow. And here in British English, we want our students to grow, and we want them to have the ability to know and to be financially secure too. I think is really important. Is really important. So
Yeah, it's not about how much do you invest. It's about if you understand what is behind.
Right.
Because it will be everywhere.
Yes.
In the near future. So you have to understand it.
and also, a lot of this information is available in English.
Yeah, it's available in English.
So-
and mostly for free.
Yes. So please get into it and go for it, man. And go for it. Thanks, man. That's really good. What I normally do when we come to the end of this is I ask our students 5 quick questions. 5 quick questions to find out a little bit more about them. Okay?
Let's go for it.
Are you ready for the quick 5? But remember, you're going to have to answer with the first thing that comes to your mind.
All right.
All right, first thing that comes to your mind. You might have to clarify, but let's see. So, where is your favorite holiday destination?
Well, that's a tough one. My heart is in 2 different places. One in the Caribbean Sea,
Oh,
and the other one in Orlando, Florida,
Orlando, Florida.
because of Disney World.
I know you told me about that. I remember that. Yeah, wonderful. I'm going to have to say those are 2 good ones. It's difficult to choose one.
Yeah.
I asked you for one, you gave me 2, but don't worry. I accept that. That's fine. Oh, your favorite food?
Well, American food. Burgers, pizzas, hot
Burgers,
dogs.
pizzas. You know what? You are my kind of guy, my friend. Thank you. Well done. Well done. Your favorite part of this city?
Well, the I don't know if it's correct, but the point view of San Pedro,
San Pedro. You know
where,
the
where
view.
you can see the skyline of La Coruña is wonderful.
You know what? You're not the first student that's told us that. Another one of several of our students have told us that because you get an eagle eye view.
Yeah.
Right from the top, overlooking the entire city. It's wonderful, yes. Especially golden hour, my friend. It's amazing.
yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Your favorite type of music?
All kind of music. But if I have to choose, maybe piano.
The piano?
Yeah.
Classical music, maybe? Oh, look at you. Oh, how
Well, the
sophisticated.
rock, merengue, salsa,
Yes,
whatever.
whatever. Yes, yes. And this one is going to be difficult. It's difficult for everyone. Your favorite movie or series?
Oh, Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang.
Yeah, I'm a geek, man.
Well, it wasn't that difficult for you. Who's your favorite character apart from Sheldon?
Oh,
Apart from Sheldon. It's
that's
difficult to I got you.
difficult. That's difficult.
I like Howard. I think Howard is
Howard,
is
yeah.
very good. Howard is very good. Penny, obviously. Penny obviously is very good. And all the characters.
All
there,
the characters are
are,
perfect.
are,
They're
are very
great.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're amazing. They're amazing. So, did you enjoy your podcast experience?
Yeah, it's wonderful. That's great.
You know, you are one of the people that have been supporting us for years. You've been supporting us for years, and you know, we make a lot of content, and I always know that you watch the content. I always know that you watch the content. You've been supporting us for such a long time.
That's very good. Yeah.
So thank you.
I
Thank
encourage you
thank
to continue. Yeah.
Thank you. It makes it. You know, it might not seem it, but it makes a big difference to know that we put a lot of work into all the things that we are doing. A lot of work into what we're doing. Very lucky, fortunate. We enjoy what we do, but it's always nice when people, for good or for bad, watch what we're producing, watch what we're doing, and see that we're trying to do something a little different by bringing awareness through English to our students and the greater world, you know, at large. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, it is a long weekend here in
Oh,
Spain
yeah.
for us. Well, actually, Galicia, the northwest of
Yeah.
Galicia. What are you going to be doing this weekend?
Oh, rest.
And checking your profile, your cryptocurrency
Oh,
profile.
of course, that's always. That's a daily quest.
Enjoy and thank you once again for coming in. And we definitely want to get you back. We definitely want to get you back because, you know, you explain things so clearly that people understand it, and I'm sure they're going to have questions. So thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Count on it.